Coming out on December the 27th of 2022 is the very first volume of The Defenders. Now, this isn't the first volume of The Defenders Epic Collections. We've had a few before this, but this is the beginning of The Defenders, and that has a lot of people excited. The Defenders is Marvel's non-team. That is, it's a group of heroes that kind of get together whenever there's a crime, but they are not together as a team. They don't have a team base or a team name or anything like that. They just get together when there's a problem. And the team consists of mainly these guys right here, the Hulk, Submariner, and Doctor Strange. Silver Surfer and Valkyrie are also members of this non-team that kind of have a bunch of members that come in and come out as they go along, but this is your core right here. Here's a look at the cover, a great Neil Adams cover at the start of this volume here. Let's take a look at the back. You can see from the contents that there are actually a lot of issues before the start of the series, which actually started in Marvel Feature, but this is an unintentional beginning of the team with just a story that brought the three main characters together. Here's some Gene Colan artwork on Doctor Strange, Marie Severin on Submariner, and Herb Trimpe on The Incredible Hulk. When we finally get into the actual series, Roy Thomas is writing and Ross Andru does a lot of this art, and he's got a great style for these characters. Loose and fun. This book isn't taken very seriously, especially with the makeup of the characters, such an odd team, a lot of egos, so it is amusing to see these characters working together. Very unusual. About 4 issues in, Silver Surfer joins the team, and then Valkyrie shows up a little while later. Roy Thomas doesn't last very long, and Steve Englehart actually takes up the writing duties for this first half, and I'm a big Steve Englehart fan. I think he's a great writer, and he always does really fun stories and knows how to write these characters. And Sal Buscema does a lot of the artwork in these early issues, so if you're a big fan of Sal, our pal Sal, then you'll probably like these ones as well. The last half of this book is the Avengers Defenders War, where mysterious force kind of pits them against each other, and so we get little chapters where a Defender is fighting against an Avenger throughout the, quite a few issues at the very end here. A lot of fun, especially if you love big battles featuring all your favorite super people. So where are we with the Defenders Epic Collections? Well, at the moment, we just have Volume 1 and some at the very, very end. We're missing Volumes 2 to 5. Volumes 2 to 5 will include the very short run from Jerry Conway, plus the big runs from Steve Gerber and David Anthony Kraft. That stuff is collected in the Marvel Masterworks. There's an omnibus, but we haven't seen it in the Epic Collections yet. We do have Volumes 6 and 7, and this is when J.M. DeMatteis takes up the writing duties, and he does some things to shake things up. He introduces a bunch of supernatural characters like Son of Satan and Hellcat and Nighthawk and that kind of stuff. So it expands the team in a big way, or expands the non-team in a big way, I should say. And then J.M. DeMatteis decides to shake things up again. And so volumes 8 and 9 take things in an even different direction, where he takes Silver Surfer and Doctor Strange, Hulk and Submariner, they're all off the team, and the Beast is left to reorganize. And so he makes it an actual team with some government backing and everything. J.M. DeMatteis doesn't last very long, so Peter Gillis is the one who takes up the writing until the series ends. And Don Perlin, who was doing a lot of the artwork throughout this era, continues until the very end as well. Two notable additions to the team during this era are Archangel and Iceman. This is 3/5 of the original X-Men. So when the Defenders sales are dwindling and they need to retool and reboot, they eventually cancel that title and relaunch it as X-Factor, bringing back all of the original X-Men back into the same team together. And so that's what we have so far, 5 volumes of Defenders. We don't have another one on the schedule quite yet. We haven't had that announcement yet, but hopefully we'll get something soon. So stay tuned to my various social media outlets and here on YouTube, and we'll be able to let you know as soon as we can when we hear about more Defenders news. Thanks for watching my video.